Real Madrid's announcement on January 12, 2026 that Xabi Alonso would no longer be head coach came as a genuine shock, not just to fans and the wider football world, but to his own players. According to reports, the squad learned of his exit from the club's website, just like everyone else, with no prior warning from the coaching staff or hierarchy. The surprise decision ended Alonso's tenure after 7 months in charge, a period marked by high expectations, flashes of brilliance, off-field speculation and increasing inconsistency. His departure was described officially as by mutual agreement, but insiders and the football media paint a more complicated picture. Immediately afterwards, Real Madrid promoted Álvaro Arbeloa, a club legend and former teammate, who had been managing Real Madrid Castilla, to take the first-team reins. When Real Madrid appointed Alonso, fresh off a stunning unbeaten Bundesliga title win with Bayer Leverkusen, many saw it as a statement, a new era built on modern tactics, discipline and structure. Yet translating his ideas into consistent high-level performance proved elusive. Alonso's teams showed tactical clarity at times, blending control with attacking intent. Real still produced eye-catching performances, and there were victories that suggested promise under his system. Despite this, results became patchy. While Madrid sat near the top of La Liga, they were behind fierce rivals Barcelona in the standings, 4 points adrift, and eliminated from key matches like the Spanish Super Cup final and some high-profile Champions League clashes. The fact that players only learned of Alonso's departure through an official statement illustrates the disconnect between management and the squad. Sources indicate many were stunned, some seemingly more surprised than others. Real star Kylian Mbappé was among the first to publicly acknowledge Alonso's exit, posting a message of gratitude that noted, "It's been short but it was a pleasure to play for you and learn from you." This suggests there were pockets of genuine respect between the players and the coach. Other senior players reportedly had mixed relationships with Alonso during his tenure. Some expressed solidarity in previous matches when his job was under threat, but those statements ultimately weren't enough to prevent his exit. Off-field reports had suggested periods of tension between Alonso and certain squad members. Some players were said to be frustrated with his tactical decisions, training demands, or positional choices, including instances where star forwards reacted angrily to substitutions. High-profile players like Vinicius Jr. frequently featured in these narratives, including a notable episode where he visibly protested his substitution, saying, "Always me. I'm leaving," a moment widely replayed in the media. These incidents fed a narrative that operations within the dressing room were not always aligned with Alonso's vision, even if some players publicly backed him at times. Real Madrid's board moved quickly after the decision, announcing Arbeloa as the new head coach almost immediately following Alonso's exit. This hasty succession plan reflects both the sudden nature of the sacking and perhaps a desire to avoid prolonged instability mid-season. Arbeloa brings continuity and club culture understanding, having coached several youth levels and served in the academy before this promotion. His history with Real, both as a player and coach, may help him gain immediate credibility with the squad. What does this mean for Real Madrid? Arbeloa inherits a team that must quickly regroup for upcoming La Liga, Copa del Rey and European matches. After months of Alonso's specific philosophy, there may be tactical refinement or simplification under the new coach. In the long run, whether this change resolves deeper cultural or dressing room issues remains to be seen. The club now faces balancing star personalities with tactical discipline. As a coach in high demand, Alonso's next appointment, potentially even in another major league, will be watched closely. Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid era will be remembered as one of promise, controversy and abrupt exit. He arrived with a reputation as one of football's most exciting up-and-coming coaches, but his time in one of the game's most pressurized environments was cut short amid mixed results and occasional friction. Supporters and pundits alike will debate whether his departure was justified or a missed opportunity for long-term transformation.